Hey, what's going on? So, I made my first stop, during my drive, and now I'm like recharged and I'm ready to get going again. So I've been doing like a lot of thinking about, my journey and how I got into the competing. Um, this is the happiest I've ever been, with myself and the tremendous progress and the tremendous strides that I've made over the years. And the goal is to be as good as I can be. You know, I get the fact that still, my body's in the process of transforming, and I have a ways to go before I reach my full form. But there is no unspoken rule of not being able to celebrate the small victories in the process. You know, um, and competing for me is like a celebration of how far I've come, and it's motivating me to just keep going forward, so I just don't go fall back into my old ways. The gym and the bodybuilding has always been like a source of comfort for me, especially um, since my mother died. And I've struggled with eating disorders my entire life, and I was always an emotional eater, always like losing the weight, regaining it, losing it, regaining it, struggling with bulimia for 20 years. And now to go from that to being like 2 years eating disorder free and actually like being healthy and doing the bodybuilding and making sure that I'm eating just the right amount to in a manner that's conducive to like building muscle, which is huge for me, you know. And also what's great is that the with the preparing for these shows, like the numbers on my lifts are going up, so it's like I'm getting stronger as I'm like leaning out. So it's going to be very exciting to see the journey. I'm not done with this yet. This March 19th show is just going to be a stepping stone. you know i'm you know I'm officially 8 weeks out from the Vegas Victory Classic, and then I plan to come back to Albuquerque again in July. So there's going to be a lot more overhead pressing. Okay, there's going to be a lot more lateral raising. It's going to be epic, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to, work on my dream of growing them shoulders, leaning out, building the muscle, and just improving and just getting better. Uh, you know, Actually, this is my favorite time of day. The dusk. With the sunset. Actually, and that was my mom's favorite part of the day. She always used to say about how she loved the dusk and how she that was her favorite time of day, and we would go on drives, after work. So I kind of feel like my mom is with me. Her spirit is with me. Um, and also, like, my anxiety with the driving is actually not that bad today. Uh, I what every t- you know what's really funny? Every time I feel anxious, what makes me laugh and what helps me eradicate some of my anxiety is I just like think of Dennis Rodman and how he wore that wedding dress. And automatically like my anxiety melts away and I just start cracking up, and I'm just all like happy. It is the funniest thing ever. And like he was ahead of his time, that was what, back in 96, and he was 35 years old when he did that. And he was talking about how he got married to himself. And I'm 33, so I'm like 35 is only 2 years away from me. But, that's my mom would always say, right? Like, she would always say that she had a feeling that I would get married by the time I'm 35. So we'll see about that. Hopefully I find the right person, by 35. But if not, like, I mean, I could just emulate Dennis Rodman. Nah, but that would be funny. Just for some shock value, Like, I mean, just I get a kick out of like out of just making like these super judgmental Judies. I get a kick of like ruffling their feathers, I get a kick out of it. I've always, just marched to the beat of my own drum. And yeah, so wish me luck on my journey. And I think there's a lot of encouraging signs, between my Cupid Classic show and this one. I had my last heavy shoulder workout yesterday. And I took down the measurements, and the weight is the same, but I managed to put on 5 pounds of muscle, and I've lost 6 pounds of body fat. So I took my body fat percentage down from 13 to 10. And I know that it's not the 5 or 6 that's like deemed accepts, that's like stage lean, but it's like I'm just doing this for me, and I know that with each show I'm going to come in leaner and better and stronger, and with more muscles and all of that stuff. Like, I mean, when I did my show, my New Mexico Natural show that was in Phoenix, when I did it last year, uh, that was the feedback: broader shoulders, more size in the arms, and to work on the sweep on my legs. And I've tackled all three. The conditioning, yeah, I did get a little bit leaner, but I know that that's gonna be like the biggest like critique is that they were gonna want me, because stage lean is a whole nother like species compared to just being like fit and athletic for everyday life. I get that, I get that, but these shows are a really good confidence builder and a really good confidence booster. And I'm also grateful that I have like, my jobs are very flexible, you know, uh, where it's like I can take time off to compete. And I'm just like, I'm just grateful for all those things. So yeah, gotta hit the road. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.